Pa zdravo svima i srećan nam skoro petak. Ja sam ovde da samo podelim jedan tekst koji sam pronašla. Zove se The Benefits of Boredom. I čitajući taj tekst, mi ćemo izvlačiti sve stvari koje su nam potrebne kako bi naš vokabular, gramatiku, sve što nam je potrebno za engleski, za uspešnu komunikaciju, odradili za današnji dan. Tako da prvo bih sa vama želela da poslušam audio verziju, pa da krenemo na vizualnu stvar. Prvo da vežbamo malo audio. Ja bih volila kada biste vi hvatali beleške prilikom slušanja, otprilike da vidite vi sami, čisto jedan mali test, koliko ste vi tu mogli i šta da skapirate. To može da bude bukvalno jedna reč. Aha, čuo sam ovo, čuo sam ono. Znači šta god vi da pokupite, vi samo zapišite. Važi? Krećemo.
Is a download from BBC Learning English. To find out more, visit our website.
6 Minute English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Sam.
How's your week been, Sam?
Oh, quiet. I haven't done much or been anywhere, so it's been a bit boring.
I know that feeling. When nothing exciting happens, it can lead to boredom, the state of feeling little excitement or enthusiasm, often because you've got nothing to do. But Sam, there is some good news. Boredom can be good for you.
Tell me more.
I will, but not until I've set you a question to answer. A survey by British newspaper The Mirror found Peter Willis to be the most boring man in Britain. What boring hobby did he have that earned him that title? Was it A, collecting train numbers? That's train spotting. B, taking photos of letterboxes. Or C, driving around roundabouts in the UK.
Wow, that all sounds deadly boring, but I imagine taking photos of letterboxes is the most boring. Perhaps?
Well, as usual, I will give you the answer at the end of the programme. But, as you say, we might die of boredom following those hobbies, a phrase that expresses how extremely bored you are.
But not for everyone. Boredom depends on your state of mind. Some of us might find something boring, while others might find it fascinating.
True, but let's talk about feeling bored when we have nothing to do. Not even train spotting. Having nothing to do, or doing the same task again and again, can certainly be demotivating. But according to Sandy Mann, who was speaking on the BBC World Service's The Why Factor programme, being bored doesn't have to be boring. It can be good for us.
It's this emotion that everyone thinks is so negative, but there's a real positive to it too. There's a real upside to it. We become more creative. So, for example, being bored allows our minds to wander, allows us to daydream, and that can actually lead us to problem solving and creativity. And I fear that by swiping and scrolling our boredom away these days, that we're losing that creativity because we've got so much to entertain us. But it seems that the more we have to entertain us, the more bored we seem to be. And there's a reason for that. And that is because we actually get addicted to stimulation and to novelty.
Some interesting thoughts from Sandy Mann there. She says that there's an upside to boredom. That means a positive side to a bad situation. And that is, it can make us more creative.
That's because when we have nothing to do, we allow our minds to wander. We can think freely, which might help us solve problems. This can't happen when, as Sandy says, we swipe and scroll our boredom away, referring to the movements we make on smartphones.
Yes, and it's smartphones we turn to for entertainment when we are bored. It gives us stimulation. It activates or enriches the mind.
Ok, stat ću ovde jer imamo još 3 minuta da završimo kompletno slušanje. Ja ću da vam ostavim link, tako da ćete vi sami moći da završite ovaj audio. Naravno da smo sada live ili kako god. Volila bih da sa vama popričam about the gist, about the core message, koja je ovdje glavna poruka, centar ove teme, jel? To bi bilo boredom, right? I da li postoje benefits of being bored, bukvalno. Da li postoje neke prednosti, benefits of boredom. Hajmo sada bacimo pogled na tekst. All right, let's start. Kaže Neil. Hello, this is 6-Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil, and I'm Sam. Neil pita, how's your week been? Sam, how's your week been? Evo ja ću u notes da uđem i da vam pokažem, da zapišem. Radi, ok, kaže how's your week been? Ili how has your week been u punoj formi, jel? Ovo već znamo da je present perfect tense. Pretpostavljamo iz formulacije samog pitanja how's your week been da je, na primjer, kada su ovo snimali bio četvrtak. Što znači da je nedelja krenula u ponedeljak. I da je sada četvrtak i Nila interesuje kako njena nedelja prolazi. Kakva je njena nedelja? Kako tvoja nedelja ide, Sam? How has your week been? Ovo govori nama da nedelja i dalje traje, i dalje u toku. Ok, krenula je u ponedeljak, sada je četvrtak, što znači da i dalje traje i Nila interesuje kako njena nedelja ide uopšte, zato što ona i dalje teče. Sada, da je ta nedelja prošla, da su oni vidjeli sledeće i da Nila interesuje kako je njena nedelja prošla nedelja kako je prošla, onda bismo se vratili u past simple i tada bi je Neil pitao how did your week go? Pitajući je za prošlu nedelju koja se završila. Počela i završila se. How did your week go? Pošto nedelja i dalje traje, onda je pita how has your week been, Sam? How has it been? Šta kaže Sam? Oh, you know, quiet. It's been quiet. Šta hoće da kaže time? Sam kaže, I haven't done much or been anywhere, so it's been a bit boring. Evo, ovdje koristi i dalje present perfect. I haven't done anything and I haven't been anywhere. Ona priča za ovu nedelju i dalje koja je u procesu, koji dalje teče. Znači, ona ove nedelje nigde nije bila, evo i danas, koji je, na primjer, rekli smo četvrtak, ima dokaz da ona nigde nije bila i ništa nije radila. I to i dalje traje. I haven't done anything, I haven't been anywhere. Da se vratimo na past simple. Da je pitao how did your week go? How did your last week go? I ona je rekla quiet. Kako bi sad bilo is I haven't done anything, I haven't been anywhere. U past simple. Treba nam did, right? I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. Or I wasn't anywhere. I wasn't anywhere. Okay. I kaže, so it's been a bit boring. Dosadno je. Jel? It's been a bit boring. Evo da vidimo ovo a bit, kako oni koriste. A bit boring. Evo, ući ćemo u Collins English Dictionary, ja sam ovdje već bila, pripremajući se. Kaže, a bit means to a small extent or degree. It is sometimes used to make a statement less extreme. Prva rečenica kao primer. This girl was a bit strange. This girl was a bit strange. Ova devojka je bila pomalo čudna. Ili, oh, that sounds a bit technical. That sounds a bit technical. To zvuči malo tehnički, jel? I think people feel a bit more confident. Smatram da se ljudi osjećaju bukvalno za nijansu more confident. Imaju više, samo trenutak, ako me zna, mnogo koristim engleski, ja zaboravljam nekad srpski. Samouveren, evo ga, osjeća se, znači ljudi se osjećaju za nijansu više samouvereno. A bit more confident. Ili, she looks a bit like his cousin Maureen. Ona liči malo liči like his cousin Maureen. Znači, a bit je pomalo malo. Jel? To nam ovo govori. Za sada ćemo se zaustaviti ovdje da znamo da je a bit pomalo malo. Evo, kaže to a small extent. Ajmo se vratimo nazad. Neil kaže, I know that feeling. Poznajem taj osjećaj. I know that feeling. When nothing exciting happens. Kada se ništa uzbudljivo ne dešava. When nothing exciting happens. Vratimo se u notes. Kaže, when nothing exciting happens. Koje je ovo vreme? Present tense. Kad se koristi za nešto inače, nešto običajeno, nešto se stalno dešava ili ponekad dešava ili često dešava ili nikada ne dešava. Jel? A ovo je with nothing, kada se ništa uzbudljivo ne dešava. Kako znam, pa vidim ovo happens, vidim glagol koji ima s na kraju, jel, što je samo za he, she and it u present simple. Jel? Present simple, when nothing exciting happens. I know that feeling. When nothing exciting happens, it can lead to boredom. Boredom, evo sad će nam i internet reći, boredom je, let's see. Boredom. Ja bih rekla da je ovo imenica od to be bored. Kada vam je dosadno, jel? A boredom u smislu dosada. Vidite, nisam lepo ukucala, zato mi ne izlazi. Boredom. What word means boredom? Imenica. I kaže da je uncountable, nebrojiva. Boredom is the state of being bored. Ono što mene još interesuje jeste ovo to lead to. Da se vratimo samo, kaže it can lead to boredom. Može dovesti do dosade. Lead to, dovesti. To lead je voditi, predvoditi. Zato imamo reč leader, to je od glagola to lead. Jel? I evo oni kažu ovdje similar, guide, to guide, predvoditi, to lead. When something leads to something else, nešto dovodi do nečeg drugog. Jel? So when we have nothing to do, when nothing exciting happens, sve to can lead, može da dovede, can lead to what? To boredom. Okay? To lead to, ajmo da vidimo ako nam daju neke cool primere. Evo, kaže, there is no doubt. Iako vidite letter B, ne čita se, ne čujete ga u izgovoru. There is no doubt that stress can lead to what? To physical illness. Ne postoji sumnja da stres može da dovede do fizičke bolesti. Remember this. Lead to. The evidence leads me to a different conclusion. Evidence, dokaz. Dokaz me vodi do čega? A different conclusion. Do drugačijeg zaključka. A conclusion, zaključak. Let's go back. I ovdje objašnjavaju šta je boredom. The state, stanje, of what? Čega je to stanje? Zato imamo ovo of genitiv. Čega je ovo stanje? The state of feeling little excitement or enthusiasm. Often because you've got nothing to do. But Sam, there is some good news. Boredom can be good for you. There is some good news. Zašto? Pošto je ovo imenica, news, zašto nemamo član? Pošto znate da članovi idu uz imenice, jel? Samo uz imenice. N. Pogotovo ti, i naravno d, and d, uz imenice, ali da se držimo samo n neodređenih, idu uz imenicu jednini i koje su brojeve. Pa da vidimo kako oni gledaju na imenicu news. Da li ovo znači, pošto nemamo član, da je ona nebrojiva, uncountable. Evo da vidimo neko da nam da. Collins, let's check Collins dictionary. Okay, evo imamo američki. News. Uncountable. Znači da je nebrojeva. Zato nemamo ništa, jel? To jest nemamo or n. Okay? Pa da vidimo dalje. Kaže Sam, tell me more. Tell me more. U smislu, hoću da čujem više. Tell me more. Neil kaže, I will. Hoću. I will. U smislu, hoću ti reći, buduće vreme, I will, hoću ti reći, I will, but not until I've set you a question to answer. Set a question to answer. Let's check this. This seems interesting. Set a question. Can we say it like that? Set a question. Let's check the meaning. Okay. So, šta smo danas naučili? Naučili smo da možemo da kažemo to ask a question. Okay. I dva sinonima. To set a question and we can as well pose a question. Evo napisat ću ovdje. To ask a question. To set a question and to pose a question. Evo, imamo 3 moguće načina da kažemo postaviti pitanje. Zar nije to super? Kad ne može da se setite to pose a question, uvek ćete se setiti da kažete to ask a question ili možda to set a question. Set inače postaviti, tako da možemo da kažem, provalimo, prokljuvimo zašto je ovde to set a question, postaviti pitanje. Idemo dalje. Kaže, a survey by British newspaper, The Mirror, found Peter Willis to be the most boring man in Britain. The most boring. Najdosadniji čovjek u Britaniji. Najdosadniji superlativ. The most boring. Ok. A zašto ovdje imamo the most boring? Ajmo da proverimo superlative in English. Da vidimo kako oni mogu da se grade. Jel? Kaže, there are 2 ways to form a superlative adjective. Short adjectives add est. Long adjectives use most. Okay. I naravno ima exception. Good, the best. Bad, the worst. Far, the farthest or furthest. Okay. Very well. Evo ga ovo biggest, kad dodajemo samo est, biggest, ali za boring imamo, the most boring. Superlative, the most boring. Kaže, what boring hobby did he have? Koji je to dosadan hobi on imao? Did he have? What is it? Or what was it? That earned him that title. So this hobby that he had earned him, meaning Peter, earned Peter this title. What's the title? The most boring man in Britain earned him the title. To earn a title. Let's see, to earn a title. Evo jedne fraze lepe za nas. To earn a title. Let me see. Earn, of course, earn, glagol to earn je zaraditi. Earn money, to earn money, zaraditi novac, to earn money. Ali, title, the title of a book, the title of a play, the title of a film. Okay. Earn a title, pa nisu nam ovde puno toga dali da mi možemo da tačno vidimo kako mi to možemo da iskoristimo. Earn a title, meaning, let's check here. Okay. Earn a name, to acquire or deserve through behavior or action. Znači, titulu koju on zaradio, ime koje on zaradio, baš u tom smislu. To earn a title. Very, very well. Ja polako kapiram, a vi? Sarker has earned the title International Master. Zaradio je titulu. Zaradio. Nečim je zaradio, jel? Ne samo da je dobio, nego zaradio. Earned the title of the most boring man. Pa kaže, what was it? Was it collecting train numbers? That's train spotting. Was it taking photos of letter boxes? Or driving around roundabouts of the UK. Let's first check what is train spotting. Train spotting. Is train spotting a hobby? Train spotting is the practice of watching trains, particularly as a hobby, with the aim of noting distinctive characteristics. Ok, ovo je jako zanimljivo. Ja ovo nisam iskreno znala, train spotting, but što bi se reklo, ovdje smo da zajedno učimo, i vi od mene i ja od vas, i zajedno, to je najbitnije. Train spotting. To smo naučili. It can be like a hobby, but what is a roundabout? What is a roundabout? Let's check the picture. Oh, this is a roundabout. Roundabout. Even this for kids is a roundabout. Okay. Roundabout. Similar, traffic circle. But I'm wondering, roundabout American English. Do Americans also say roundabout? Do Americans have roundabouts? Is roundabout American and British? Because in American English, an area like this is called a traffic circle or a rotary. Znači imamo British English, roundabout. American English, a traffic circle. Very interesting. All right. Let me go back. Kaže Sam, wow, they all sound, I spotted a mistake. They all sound, not sounds. Ovo bi bilo treće lice jednine, but we have they. Imamo ličnu zamjenicu they, so treba nam glagol sound. I sound, you sound, he, she, it sounds. We sound, you all sound, they sound. So they all sound deadly boring. But I imagine taking photos of letterboxes is the most boring. Najdosadnije, perhaps. What's interesting here to me is this phrase that I would like you to know, deadly boring. Deadly boring. What is this? Deadly. Oh. Longman Dictionary has an interesting explanation. Deadly. Oh, you see, we can say deadly serious, we can say deadly dull, and we can say deadly boring. And at a time what surely was obvious was deadly serious. So, zamislite, neko može da bude, to jest neka osoba može da bude a serious person, or just serious, da kažeš, što je ozbiljno. Ako dodate na to, she's deadly serious, onda je zaista stvarno onako preterala sa ozbiljnošću. Baš je, ono, bukvalno smrtonosno ozbiljno. Deadly serious. Smrtonosno ozbiljno. Ili smrtonosno dosadno. We don't say that. Mi to, ispravite me, ja mislim da mi to ne kažemo u srpskom, da je nešto smrtonosno dosadno. Možda neko i koristi, ali eto, čisto zbog engleskog danas, samo da znamo da je deadly boring, nešto što je mnogo dosadno. So Sam thinks that all of these, let's call them hobbies, are all deadly boring. Ali smatra that taking photos of letterboxes is the most boring one. Ono što mi interesuje, zašto nakon imagine, ja zamišljam, ide verb u ing formi. Zašto nije I imagine to take photos of letterboxes is the most boring. Tako nešto, izvinite ako čujete vrane, sad ću zatvorim vrata. Ja bih ovdje zastala da sam na vašem mjestu dok radite sami i zapitala bih se, a to zahteva da budete jako dobro skoncentrisani, a zašto ovdje nije to take? Odmah krećem u istraživanje. Imagine verb ing. Let me see. Imagine. Ok, ajmo da vidimo. Imagine, zamišljati. Kaže, imagine can be followed by a noun, gerund, or that clause. What? Ok, hvala Bogu pa imamo uvek primere. To nas spašava. Kaže, I can't imagine a larger dog than a mastiff. Ovo je kad je followed by a noun, kad je praćena imenicom. I can't imagine a larger dog. A larger dog, ok. Kada je praćena gerundom, I can't imagine working harder. Aha. I kada je praćena with that clause, I can't imagine that she's telling the truth. Aha. Kaže, in both cases, kaže, za ovo both cases misli se na glagol to imagine i na glagol to consider. When a verb directly follows consider or imagine, you should use the gerund form, not the infinitive. Okay, you should consider writing. It's easy to imagine winning. That's why I keep playing. Ok, i za sve one evo koji ne znaju šta je gerund. Gerund is the ing form of a verb, forma glagola koja se ponaša kao imenica. Zapamtite, mislim da ćemo imati kasnije u tekstu. Znači, dva glagola danas. Consider and imagine su dva glagola that must be followed by a gerund. Moraju biti praćeni, prapraćeni gerundom. Znači, to je glagol koji se ponaša kao imenica. To su ti neki glagoli. Evo, čak su stavili, samo da vidim, keep playing. Keep. Ajmo da proverimo zajedno. Keep to or keep ing. Let's see. The verb to keep is commonly used to describe when an action continues. It is always followed by a verb ending in ing. To su sad oni neki glagoli gde to zaista morali bi da pređemo liste tih glagola, ali ono što ja vama preporučujem jest, na primjer, na nedeljnom nivou imate listu stvari koje vi želite da istražite dok ovako čitate neke tekstove. Pa kažete, uzet ću 2 teksta ove nedelje, ili zavisi koliko vi možete stignete, i sve što ću da tražim u ovoj nedelji, u ovom tekstu ili u ovim tekstovima jesu imenice i da pratim koji glagol ima ing formu, koji glagol nakon nekog glagola ima infinitivnu formu. I to je sve što vi tražite. Znači, vi samo istražujete. Zaista, mislim, naš mozak zavisi sigurno i od individue do individue, ali smatram da većina nas žuri za sve i svašta, pa i u ovom kontekstu. Vi žurite, vi hoćete sad i odmah. Da kažem da je to očigledno, ako je ovoliko zastupljeno, da kažem po navodnicima, normalna pojava. Ali ništa ne dobijamo od toga. Dobijamo samo nervozu, anksioznost i napade panike i glavobolje i tako dalje. Znači, vaš zadatak je da u prvih nekoliko meseci samo tako istražujete. Ok? Ok? I kad pročitate se ovaj vrati se, aha, znači nakon imagine ide verb ing, I imagine taking photos. I onda pišete svoje primere. Ok, a možda će negdje sa strane imati list ili hammer tih glagola. Ok, ovi glagoli idu samo sa ing, ovi glagoli imaju samo infinitivnu osnovu i ne idu sa ing, a ovi glagoli mogu oba. I onda tako da, kako čitate, vi dodajete. Znači danas da imate, na primjer, tu listu, vi biste danas dodali 2 glagola. Consider, to je 3. Consider, imagine i keep. Idu sa ing. I to je dovoljno za danas. Razumete? Samo polako. Perhaps. What is perhaps? Synonym? What perhaps? Maybe. Very well. Perhaps. Really? Maybe. Very well. Maybe. Perhaps. All right. Mislim da nema puno toga da se kaže. Znate, inače, maybe, možda. So you express uncertainty, neku nesigurnost. With perhaps and maybe. I evo staćemo do Nila, da ne bi ovo bilo podugačak video, da se ne biste smorili. Nadam se da niste u tom fazonu, ali svakako nastavit ćemo dalje jer je tekst odličan. Neil kaže, well, as usual, I will give you the answer, kada? At the end of the program. But, as you say, we might die of boredom following these hobbies. A phrase that expresses how extremely bored. All right, let's check first. I will give you the answer. Daću ti odgovor. I will give you. Let's go to the future tense with will. The future with will. Examples. I think I will go to that party next week. The economy will get better soon. Will get. Yes, I will marry you. Right? Ono što vidimo jeste da imamo glagol will i da nakon toga odmah slijedi glagol. Ono što možete da primetite također da ne postoji, niti vidite, na primjer, da piše the economy will getting better soon, niti piše the economy will to get better soon. Niti piše I think I'll to go to that party, niti piše I think I will going to that party. Ovdje samo stoji bukvalno glagol pored glagola. Isto se ponaša, eto najprostiji modalni can. I can go, I can dance, I can sing, I can swim, I can cook. I will go, I will dance, I will cook, I will study, I will learn, I will teach. I tako ponavljate više puta da nekako uđe u praksu. Jel? Radit ćemo nekad razliku između will i going to, ali ne sada. Razlika je jako laka, vidjet ćete nikakav problem. This year, Jen will read, will dance, will go, will cook, will read War and Peace. Ratimir, War and Peace. You look tired. I will finish the dishes for you. I will finish. I will go. I will cook. I will read. I will finish. I will do my best. I will kill you. Oh, okay. Ovo sam malo better. I will kill you. Ali to je to. I will give you the answer. Daću ti odgovor. Don't worry. I will give you the answer. ono što je bitno kada. At the end of the program. Mogu da se kladim. Mogu da se kladim, ovo je sad postalo ozbiljno, ljudi. Da se pitate, pa čekaj, koja je razlika između in the end of the program i at the end of the program? Evo ovako, radeći istraživanje, native speakeri procentualno najviše koriste at the end of the program. Koriste at the end kao kraj nečeg ili at the beginning kao početak nečeg. Nečeg, eto, programa, časa, kursa, serije, čega god. A kada govore in the end je bukvalno na kraju svih krajeva, in the end. I in the beginning je bukvalno početak svega, ono, nastanka nas, univerzuma, čega god, in the beginning, in the end. Imamo at the end i at the beginning. Ajmo da nađemo primere da mi to vidimo vizualno, jel? Let's see. Kaže, at the beginning means at the time when something starts or begins. To znamo, jel? To nam je at the end. Evo, kaže, at the end jednako je at a point in time. Znači, nešto kada se nešto završilo. The point in time. In the end je bukvalno finally. Final result. At the end. Okay. Rekli smo, the phrase at the beginning kaže means at the time when something starts or begins. At the end means at the time when something ends. At the end of the match, at the end of the month, at the end of the English course, at the beginning of December, at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the lesson. So what did we do at the beginning of this lesson? What did we do at the beginning of this lesson? We listened to an audio file. We listened to an audio file. I kaže we use in the end. Means finally. So we use it to mean a final resolution or final result of a situation. It was a very tough match, but they won in the end. Finally, they won. He studied very hard for his English test and passed in the end. Finally, right? We couldn't decide what to do. So in the end, na kraju svih krajeva, we just stayed at home. All right. Ali evo, ovde ono što najbitnije kaže, at the beginning is by far the most popular, evo ga onaj superlativ koji se gradi uz pomoću the most popular choice of prepositions. It's used more because it refers to more general times, while in the beginning seems only to refer to the specific beginning of the universe or the world. In the beginning is mostly found in religious context. Znači, ovo in the beginning je uglavnom pronađeno u nekim religijskim kontekstima. It refers to there being an origin of time in some way, like how God might have created the world and everyone in it in the beginning. In the beginning, there was nothing but trees. In the beginning, there wasn't much for anyone to do. Okay, how to use at the beginning in a sentence. At the beginning is the more popular choice of the two. We can use it in much broader context than just religious ones. And you'll see how in the following examples. At the beginning of my day, I always make sure to drink 5 egg whites. Ooh. At the beginning of the workday, people always greet me with a smile. At the beginning of the week, I'm always happy to go to work. At the beginning of the movie, I had a hard time concentrating. At the beginning of today's lesson, we listen to an audio file. At the beginning of my lessons, I always say hello to my viewers. Na početku svake lekcije ja kažem zdravo svim gledalcima. Say hello to all of my viewers. At the beginning, ajmo da dajemo naše primere, jel? Evo ja ću svoje. At the beginning of my day, I always make sure to brush my teeth and hair. Samo primjer. At the beginning of the workday, I make sure to drink my first coffee. Who doesn't that? At the beginning of the week, I always set good intentions for that week. At the beginning of the movie, I make sure I have popcorn. I always make sure I have popcorn at the beginning of a movie. Da li je ovo bilo teško za razumevanje? At the beginning, at the end, in the end, in the beginning. Pišite mi ako želite još ovakvih primjera za in the end, in the beginning, and at the end. Vidite, oni se najviše drže at the beginning and at the end of something. A evo samo još jednom da ukucamo in the end meaning. Eventually, let me check another one. In the end is used mostly as an idiom that means finally. After a long time. Znači, bukvalno finally, in the end. At the end je, kako da kažem, početak kraja nekog. Jel? A in the end je bukvalno na kraju svih krajeva. Finally, in the end, I passed that test. Ali, ok, ajde, nećemo više da se ne bismo zbunjivali dodatno. Jel, za sada neko ostane ovako. Držite se at the end of something i at the beginning of something i vežbajte te rečenice. I za kraj, die of boredom. Let's check that. Die of boredom. To die of boredom. Ooh, can you die of boredom? Da li možemo umreti od dosade? Znači, imamo frazu to die of boredom. Well, can we die of boredom? Oh, you yourself can't entirely die from boredom. Only a part of yourself would. Okay. I hope that we cannot. Right? Evo, kaže, boredom is just a state of mind, stanje uma, a state of mind, and neće vas ubiti. Evo, will kill, won't kill. Won't kill you directly. Neće direktno, ali indirektno možda i može. Znači, to die of boredom, evo zapisat ću ovdje. Die of boredom, umreti od pasanja. And vi možete samo da podelite momente when you think you can die of boredom. Koji su to trenuci when you think you can die of boredom? A phrase that expresses how extremely bored you are. How extremely bored you are. Okay, let's stop here. Evo da stanem ovdje da ovo ne pređe u advanced, u napredni engleski. Držimo se, pa dobro, ovo baš nije ni početni, ovo je neki onako dobar početni, jak početni, jel? Sa malo B1, B2. Ali dobro, malo challenge-a, malo izazova. Nikako da bude previše lako i nikako da bude previše teško. Što je nekad dovoljno teško održati, ali evo, svi pokušavamo. Thank you for being here with me today. Hvala vam što ste bili ovdje sa mnom danas. I zahvalite se sebi što ste bili ovdje sa mnom danas. To je možda čak i bitnije. A u sljedećem videu mi nastavljamo. Imamo još wow, dosta stvari da pređemo, jel? A tekst nije toliko težak, vi mi recite ako jeste bio, ali mi ćemo polako da ga disektujemo. I doći ćemo do nekih lepih zaključaka i ovako psihološki, jel? Koji su to benefiti, the benefits of boredom. See you some next time, guys. Have a nice